Let's have a look at how we can utilize an existing mobile website as a Cordova based mobile application. And for this, I'm going to start with the kitchensink HTML5 mobile example that is part of JBoss Central. Now it's getting imported into my workspace and all the necessary server bits are defined. Once we are done with this, let's have a quick look at what it is about and get a feel of it for those of you who hasn't seen it before. This is a application that actually has REST endpoints, as you can see. So these endpoints actually help you define members. Define one. And as you can see, you can list the current list of members. So what I'm going to do next is to create a Cordova project. When you create the Cordova project, as you can see, the contents of the www folder is actually created with an example code, an index.html and CSS and JS files. What we want to do is to replace these contents with the ones from the kitchensink HTML5 application. So I'm going to just rename this folder for now and create a new folder. But instead of creating a folder, I'm going to just link it to the kitchensink web app folder. One thing to remember is to, because I'm now replacing the folder, I'm going to just rename, put the name as www. And if you want, you can also define resource filters here. There we go. So as you can see, my Cordova application has all the files linked from the kitchensink example project. The only one that is missing is the config XML. Let's carry that here as well. Now we are done with the default folder. If you want, you can just delete it. Once we are done with this, the next step is to get the URLs right, because a Cordova application is loaded from the disk on your device. It doesn't have any well, your server address needs to be somewhere. So I'm just going to grab the server address so that we can find the REST endpoints correctly. Here. Yep. And I think now we are ready. Let's run this on iOS simulator. It's getting compiled and the simulator should be here. And as you can see there, let's have a look at the list. As you can see, that my entry is here. Let's add a new person here. And let's register. As you can see, it's now registered. I can see it on the list here. And if I even go back to my browser and refresh the members, you can see that it has been added here as well.